Voting commenced early in the southwestern part of the country as INEC officials arrived in time to polling units for residents to cast their votes in the governorship and House of Assembly elections. Unlike the presidential and National Assembly elections, which were characterized by the late arrival of electoral officials, it's a somewhat peaceful and faster process this time. In Ogun State, our crew captured empty streets in Abeokuta, the state capital, as residents prepared for the state polls. But a few hours later, there was a large turnout in polling units across the state. Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo and Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun were seen at their polling units in Ikenne local government area as they performed their civic duties.
It's excellent. I think everything is peaceful and the whole process has been conducted very well. And I just hope and pray that this is how this is being carried on across the nation.
I want to thank the Independent National Electoral Commission. Even though this election was postponed by a week, I want to thank them for being able to resolve the issues of litigation that was surrounding voting, and also being able to reprogram the BVAS machines so that elections can go today.
Staying in Ikenne, governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Ladi Adebuju, cast his vote in Ikweru Remo.
I'm encouraged with the turnout because people are truly affected and they're responding in a true desire to improve their lot. The question now is, will the system allow their votes to count?
After casting his vote in Ilaro, the ADC governorship candidate in Ogun State, Olubiyi Otegbeye, also complained of low voter turnout.
From what I can see at this stage, things appears to be far more, much more better than what we experienced during the presidential election. Turnout at this stage is still low, but maybe because a lot of people have come earlier, I'm not sure. But I hope that the turnout will be massive and much more than this.
Resident Electoral Commissioner in Ogun State speaks on the conduct of the polls.
Our beavers and, of course, other materials. And the response has been very commendable.
There was a fairly good turnout in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, with both voters and INEC officials arriving in time for the polls.
We want justice, fairness, as well as equity. So that is my advice to the umpire, the INEC Independent National Electoral Commission, to ensure that the process is free and fair and transparent.
One of the incumbent governors in this election, Seyi Makinde of Oyo State, praises the peaceful conduct of the exercise.
There were plenty of security challenges, but from what our security agencies have put in place, I think we're good to go. So people should come out.
But one thing the candidates agree on is low voter turnout.
To come out in spite of the intimidation, to come out. Let them come out. There's still time. In some areas, the turnout has been very low. Turnout has been low. It's good here because it's my polling unit.
The Accord Party candidate, Adebayo Adelabu, also shares his thoughts on the process.
This election is so important to us, even more important to us than the federal election, because it is the governor that will govern the states. It is the members of this assembly that will legislate for the states. We should not ignore this process.
In Ekiti State, only House of Assembly elections are being held. Nevertheless, same sentiments are shared on voter turnout compared with the last election held on February the 25th, even though voter apathy was also a major challenge.
Well, a lot of factors might have been responsible for that. I have noticed that too, but it's a work in progress. It's the duty of both INEC and political parties to do voters mobilization. We go back and reflect on that.
One of the popular markets in the state is fully operational. Movement of commercial bikes and some private vehicles are seen as the people complain of cash availability issues.
No money, we don't see money. Everybody they have money for food. May they give us our money, may they put them inside our bank, may they withdraw so that business so they go well.
Reports of malfunctioning BVAS machines were few and far between, as voters remain hopeful that their preferred candidates will emerge winner.